Good evening, everybody. It is just gone 9 o'clock. We are a little bit later tonight, but hopefully all will be well and everyone will still be happy. We've got lots to talk about tonight. There is a lot of news to be discussing. So, yeah, let's get cracking with the knacking. So we're past the watershed, so I'm sure we can say the odd double entendre now. But yes, it's the three of us. We are back.
It is.
As a tripod.
Oh, good.
Excellent. So, yes, we have got Blunners.
Hello, everyone. Done as usual. I have gifted, and it has gone to Tac Tac Toys. So you have leveled up.
Tac Tac Toys.
You now get all them member only videos. I think there's about 8 in there now. So yeah, go in there and check that folder out.
A library
and
is building.
More to come even tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And also, Tim.
Me, I'm here.
You are here.
Yes, I am
here. You are a person and you are here.
Indeed.
Excellent.
So yeah, all good.
Good shizzles. So I missed this last time because I was so excited about being back. We've got a few people in the chat, which is always wonderful to see. We have got Rob Taylor. Good evening,
Hey.
Rob. It's wonderful to see you, my friend. We have got Dave Newland. Good evening, Dave. I hope you are well too. We have got Colm. Good evening, Colm. We have got, and you got to say it with the voice, Caged Thunder. I hope you are doing incredibly well. We got Timothy Earnshaw. Good evening, Timothy. We have got Sheppy1243. I'm just going to go with Sheps. Good evening, Sheppy. I hope you are good. And hello to everyone that is joining. You are all incredibly welcome here today. So, for a change, let's do the first topic as what are you playing? So, Blunners, what are you playing?
Yeah, right. Before I start, I just want to say, Colm, your question is what I have down for the members only part. So I will star that question. We will answer it in the members only section. All right. So when we come to questions, I will ask that later. Right. So, yeah, I wasn't going to get this game, but I ended up getting it, and I cannot put only because I saw the reviews, and I can't put it down. And that is Pokepedia.
Okay.
It is so good. So it's like Dragon Quest Builders / Minecraft. You're a Ditto, and I never really cared about a Ditto before, but in that game, it's amazing. It's so good. So it's so relaxing. You just chill out. You're building around, trying to create all these different environments, and basically, the world's all barren. Everyone's gone. It's like a post-apocalyptic Pokemon world. Everyone's done a runner. And you're left to basically try and find out where the humans are. And you and one of the professors think, right, okay, what we'll do is we'll rebuild the area and the humans will come back. And what happens is you'll then start getting hints for like different areas. So you start like building different like situations and little like I can say like areas that all of a sudden these other Pokemon will start turning up, and then you can then obviously nick abilities, and then that's how you craft. It's got like crafting. So basically, it's like Dragon Quest Warriors / Minecraft, and it's really good. I've just opened up like a second part on it, but I didn't want to. That was like a seaside bit, and I didn't want to do that. I went back to the original where I was, and yeah, it's set in Kanto, so it's all the old school Pokemon, but it does still have some of the newer ones, which I don't really know who they are. But yeah, I could not believe it was getting like 9.5, 10 out of 10s. It was getting like some crazy scores. So that's what made me think, you know what? I wasn't going to get it, but because of them scores, I'll try it out. And if it's crap, guess what? It's a Pokemon game, so I'll just sell it and it will easily keep its money. So, but no, really, really enjoy it. I'm absolutely loving it. I did stream the first hour on the channel. So the first hour of the gameplay of me playing it is actually in the live section on our channel, because I played that. But I've been playing loads of stuff. I'll speak more about. So basically, I've been streaming a game a day of the Mega Cats Collection 3 that is coming. I've managed to get demos. I've managed to get Mega Cats to send me one of the games, all that kind of stuff. So I've been streaming one of the games every night this week. Tonight's the only week I haven't. So I'm about 7 or 8 games in out of the 10. Yeah, so I really, really enjoyed. There's some absolute bang. I'll say out of the 7 I've played, 5 are really, really good. 2 are a bit all right, but they're not bad, but they're not on par with the others. So yeah, I've played a game called Woodo, which is like this was actually in a section we're going to talk about later, but it's like a puzzle block, like Where's Wally kind of game that you drop and drag bits of you've got these objects on the side and you've got to drop and drag them in, find out where they go, and then that part comes to life, which is really good. That's what I played. I played a game called Scramble Nights, but I didn't think much of it last night. It was like I've been given a playtest beta for the game that isn't even out yet. But yeah, it's kind of like I think it's made by the same people who do Fortnite, so it's kind of like a battle royale kind of run around and just try and build yourself up. And yeah, I didn't really think much of that, so I won't be going back to that. But yeah, I'll leave it there, because yeah, I've mainly been doing all the Mega Cat games, which I'll talk to you more about on Total MK Podcast.
Indeedy. Tim, what are you playing?
So before I get started, I'm just going to shout out a few more things in the chat before we keep going. Just want to say hi to Cute Tiger, because at the start. Haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you again. And then is that do we say Casse Bleu? Casse Bleu? Case Blue? However you want to go, whatever you want to be addressed as. Yeah, just to confirm, the video that has like a little phone symbol next to it is the portrait view if you're on a phone, and then the other one is landscape if you're watching on like a computer or a TV. So, but they are the same stream, so you're not going to miss out. Just if that was still anyone else is still unsure about that. I like Mr. Newland, who said he's playing Resident Evil 9. I am also playing Resident Evil 9. Interested there by this though, because Dave did put PSVR 2 on there, but it's not available on the PS5 yet. So is it available on the PS5 Pro, Mr. Newland, or are you just playing it? Because you can play any game in VR, right? But it's just like a flat screen. Are you just playing it flat screen, or are you playing it? Does it actually work in VR on the 5 Pro? So let us know in the chat, because with 8, I waited until they did the VR update, because I wanted my first time playing that to be in VR. So I didn't pick up Resident Evil 8 straight away. But 9, I did not want to wait, so I decided to pick up Resident Evil 9 straight away, and that's what I've been playing. I'm playing Resident Evil 9. So, Blunders, you haven't started, have you? So, I'm not going to.
No, it's fine.
For your birthday?
Yeah, I'm getting it for my birthday at the end of the month. Obviously, Easter comes up, so I get 2 weeks off. So I thought I'll get it then, and then I'm not working, so I can pretty much just smash that out in a couple of nights. So I'd rather just have the enjoyment of that, and then rather than can I play a bit tonight? Can I play a bit tonight? So yeah, I'm waiting to the end of the month. But I'm definitely getting it.
So just want to confirm, it's enhanced resolution and frame rate. It's the PSSR 2, not VR. It's the AI upscaler for PS5 Pro only. Interesting.
Oh, okay. That's
So
interesting.
I thought you'd said you're playing it on. Oh no, you didn't. You said game to use PSSR. I misread that, Mr. Newton. That's fine, but that clarifies it. Yes. Have you started Resident Evil yet, Ollie? Have you picked it
I
up?
haven't picked it up predominantly
Okay.
because I've got so much to play through, but I think I'm probably just going to have to cave and pick it up because it's horror and I need it.
Yes, it is great. So I will not give too much away for anyone who's not played it yet. 'Cause it is a fairly new game, so no spoilers. But first impressions are it's fucking great. Really, really like it. You've basically kind of got two styles of game in one, and it works really well because when you play as Leon, it's third person over the shoulder and it's very action heavy. Leon can wail on zombies with an axe. He can, do little do little finishes. Has a lot more gear, and at this point is quite experienced taking out zombies. So you feel a lot more confident with Leon going, yeah, I'm just going to go take out some zombies. And there's some really cool scenes right from the start where you get to play as Leon. And I won't give away what happens, but it's really fun and really sets the scene nicely. Then on the other side, you play as Grace, and that is first person. And Grace has very limited ammo, and that plays very similarly to, Resident Evil Biohazard. And a little bit like 8. I'd say it's more like Biohazard than 8 because I think in 8 was a bit more action heavy, whereas Biohazard was very horror focused. So the bits in your Grace is really horror focused, and just little things that make it great is he's breathing heavily like all the time, and the controller's doing little like every now and then, and you could just you just feel like she's not like, oh, I'm going to go kick some ass. It's very much like, oh, I need to get out of here. I'm going to die. So you get around, and it's like every time you look around the corner, it's like, it's all these little noises she makes throughout the whole time. It's like, yeah, it really puts you on edge, but it's great. And then they've got like it's a lot darker. You have to like use a torch more. It's done very well. I'm not too far in it yet, but I think I've made some good progress. The puzzles in it are good enough that you have to think about it, but you're not just going to walk through it straight away. You do need to have a little think about where you're going and keep an eye out for stuff. But you also need to like avoid the enemies a bit more, especially when you're playing as Grace. Like, do I want to engage in this zombie, or do I want to sneak past and try not to disturb it to reserve some ammo? Yeah, there's some other really cool mechanics in it that I think, because it's so new, I'm not going to get into because I don't want to spoil it for anyone, because it's nice to discover it for yourself. But yeah, so far, big recommend. I did say before we were on, it's the first time I've bought a game at launch for quite some time, and I wasn't sure if I really wanted to drop. I think it's about £65. It's like $64.99 on it. But I thought, you know what, I don't do this very often. I'm just going to take the plunge and buy it because I really enjoyed 7 and 8, and I've kind of well in there now with Resident Evil. So it's like, no, I'm going to give it a go. And yeah, don't regret it. I think it's really good.
Super
fun
duper.
times.
Excellent. Big time fun. I have finished the main campaign for Avatar now. Really good. Really good. I can't fault the game if I'm completely honest. I know I had some little gripes with it at the start. You get used to those dead quick. I've done a fair chunk of it. I've definitely still got quite a few side quests to do. There's the typical sort of side quests of go here, find 12 of these MacGuffins and all this sort of stuff to make it kind of, like a typical sort of open world game. But the story's great. The story is really, really good. If you have any interest in the Avatar franchise, I would highly recommend. It is easily one of the most beautiful games I've seen on the PS5. I gather it's had a lot of updates and a lot of patchwork since its release, because it's not a new game, but now is the time to be playing it, I think. Yeah, it's just a really good, massive open world game, which, yeah, sometimes I'm just in the mood for. But yeah, still got a few more things I would like to do before I completely put it down. So maybe I will pick up RE9 once I've finished tinkering with Avatar. But yeah, would highly recommend. It's like 30 quid, brand new with the From Ashes DLC. So yeah,
Oh wow,
definitely
that's pretty good.
30 quid well spent. I'm still playing the odd bits and bobs of Pokemon Z and A. I refuse to say ZA, but it's also really good. Still love the battle mechanic. I think it's going to be a pick up and put down game for me. I think I'm going to sort of maybe either do a few battles, catch a certain Pokemon, do a few missions, maybe move up a rank, and then I'll probably put it down again for a little bit because it is a lot of the same. And because you're only in the city, it's quite limited in terms of what to look at. So it's still really good. I would still recommend if you're a fan of the Pokemon games in general, it's still a good pickup. So
not too expensive either. It was only about between 40 and 50 pounds, I think.
For a brand new
Switch 2.
Yeah, it's not the most expensive thing in the world. But I've also picked this up, and this is something I've been wanting to dive back into for a little while, and I don't regret it at all for one moment. And that is Breath of the Wild, the Switch 2 edition. I still haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, but rather than pick up Tears of the Kingdom, I thought, no, I'm going to go back to Breath of the Wild and play the whole thing again, and then migrate to Tears of the Kingdom afterwards. It immediately looks different. It immediately looks and feels exactly like you wanted it to on the Switch. Bless the Switch. It was really struggling, I think, with aspects of this, and the Switch 2 just puts it exactly where it needed to be. I haven't actually docked it yet. I've played the whole thing handheld so far. I've maybe only played, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours. So I've really barely even gotten out of the cave at the beginning. So, but it's just reminded me what an incredible game that is, and I'm so excited for the story ahead. Even though I know what's going to happen, I know where things are, I'm still just dead excited. It does feel like I am playing it for the first time because it does look and feel and run just that bit better than it did on the Switch. So I would say if you're a fan of Breath of the Wild, definitely pick it up. I know you can just do the £10 upgrade and not be a complete bed end like me and
you can get it for free
game.
if you've got the expansion pass. You get both of them for free, Tears of the Kingdom and that, because that's how I've played it. And like you said, it is so crisp. It's like, it does make it look so good. Yeah,
it's absolutely spot on. Never played a Pokemon game, but always chuckle when I read a story about a Pokemon Go player breaching.
Wow.
Do you know what? Pokemon Go is still the best value for any video game that I've ever played, and I will call it a video game because it's a game and you play it. I think I maybe have put, I reckon, over the entirety of that game's life cycle, I think I've put about £5 into that game, and I would hate to see how many hours I've lost to it. Oh God,
I haven't played it in years, but I think I'm I'm over 40s. I was like 42.
I go through phases. Let me load it up.
Yeah,
quickly.
so do I. But the first time, So I remember when it first came out. This was back when I used to have an iPhone back in the day, and I had to jailbreak my iPhone, and I got it, and it was only in Australia first, only, and I played it. And it gave you like 10 or 20 Pokeballs, but at the time there was no stops or anything like that because it wasn't officially out. So I just ran out of Pokeballs and I thought, oh, this is shit, and just deleted it and never went back to it until like a good 5 years later. So yeah, when I first played it, it wasn't officially out.
So I am level 47, and that's with picking up and putting down over the time. There's definitely been years where I've not played it, but I would genuinely hate to know how many hours I have plowed into that game. I still think it's the closest we're ever going to get to world peace as well. That 2-month window when it first came out and everyone was just happy.
Yeah.
So I played it, for the first couple of years, and then that was around the time that my office moved. And I used to be able to walk to work, and then on my lunch break, I'd go on a little walk and get loads of Pokemon, and there's loads of Pokestops, so I wouldn't have to buy any Pokeballs or anything. And then when my office moved and I'd moved house, there was no Pokestops near me. So if I wanted to play it, I'd have to buy Pokeballs. because I couldn't like walk past the stop and pick balls up and stuff. I was like, oh, I can't really play it now because I'm not in a built up enough area. And then my eldest daughter was then born, and I was like, if I'm out walking, I'm normally with a pushchair and can't play Pokemon, or I'm trying to keep an eye on a child. So I kind of ducked out then, but I think it's improved a lot since then. I could probably read it now and see what else is right.
I got to the bit where I could make my own one. So they put this brand new park right by my house, where my kids now play. So I put the Pokestop there, and I moved it so it was near my house. So I literally could just from my house open it up, and I had a stop right outside. So I would always be able to just, if like things are going on, I could just take Pokemon from there and spin it every day.
Yeah. Righty. First tangent out of the way.
Yeah.
Let us dive into the first topic, and this one is exciting.
Yeah.
That is Mario Day. It is today. Nintendo has released the final Mario Galaxy movie trailer. It's confirmed new cast members. Oh, Blanas, I'm going to let you run with this because you are banging to Nintendo, and man, this trailer's great.
Well, I'll just click play and it started freezing up on me, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'll try and play it. We can try and talk if it works, but it's not having none of it at the minute. Maybe I'll turn it down. Maybe see if that works better.
It's doing something.
Yeah. So I'll try and play it, but if it's not, we can just talk about it. Has any of you guys seen it yet? Have you seen this final trailer?
I have not seen it yet. So
yes, I definitely have.
Previous ones.
Yeah. Why are we not working? We are live.
We are live.
But yeah, they've also announced people who are voicing other characters as well. But yeah, it does. I can't wait for this. It's out the 1st of April, just in time for the 2 weeks off for Easter. And yes, more of the same. Obviously, he goes out into his galaxy. It's got other characters in it as well. So it's got
my favorite. Here he comes. He's going to literally leap through in any minute, and it is my favorite character.
They've also got the main bad guy from Mario 2 as well.
Yes, they have
Birdo in it as well, aren't they?
Here he is.
Oh,
yeah.
My favorite.
And also when his ink brush, which is taken out of the game as well, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yoshi's voice actor has been announced as well. Here you go. It's amazing. Doesn't he say like over my dead body or something? He's going, that's what I prefer or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Donald Glover.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. I'll read the article after, but
yeah,
it looks. I love the first film. I can't wait.
Yeah,
for this
it was
one.
good actually. Yeah, I can remember when we talked about the first one. I was like really on the fence and really dubious. So then I watched it. I was like, no, it's good. I like it. I like what they've done. This time I can just get excited and know that I'm going to enjoy it. Because the last one was like, oh, I don't know, are they going to ruin it? Is it going to be rubbish? But I have no doubts about this one. I'm just going to go and enjoy it.
But yeah, it does look amazing. Like saying, just Illumination. You know that they just do such a fantastic. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, there's Birdo as well. Such a
the good thing about this now is because of the first one, all like the scene setting and establishing, why they're in the Mushroom Kingdom and them going from being plumbers to then being in the Mushroom, like none of that's needed now. It's just like they're already there. Just crack on and show us a whole bunch of Mario characters, a whole bunch of Mario references.
Yeah,
like just bombard us with Easter eggs, put Easter eggs in our eyes, and make lots of fun Nintendo jokes. It's gonna be great.
What is the phrase that people use? It's like people that complain about fan service. It's like, I am a fan, service me.
Yeah.
It says it's Donald Glover as Yoshi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yoshi,
okay.
So, yeah. There's a honey queen in it. Is it Ray? I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, it looks unbelievable. I'm just having a look at it now, but for me, I'm glad that Bowser Jr. is going to be the main bad guy in this, and it is out on the 1st of April.
Yep. Dead excited.
That's another thing I've seen. Cute Tigers, but about she wants their popcorn bucket. Have you seen that? Like the Yoshi popcorn bucket with the egg?
Yeah.
I've seen a few people saying like, "Yeah, I want to get that."
I need it.
So Yeah,
don't
my
know
wife
who's getting
works
it.
in a toy shop, doesn't she? And they've got they've actually released a Yoshi egg that you press it and he starts jigging it, and then he breaks open. Actually breaks the egg, comes out.
Okay.
Obviously, you can't put it back
Give
together.
off.
Once he's out, he's out. But
Yeah.
That's
okay.
dead cool though. Dead
£20
cool.
apparently that bucket.
£20
Oh wow!
for a popcorn bucket.
I'll pay it because I'm
Would you?
stupid. Oh,
So quickly
instantly.
find it.
It'd be nice to know which one. But it tends to be you get a different bucket sometimes with different different vendors. So Real Cinema, when
Yeah.
Minecraft movie came out, they did a pickaxe popcorn bucket, and it was this giant pickaxe.
Yeah.
And it was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But I had to buy it for my son, who's big Minecraft fan, and he wasn't going to buy it for himself because he agreed that's ridiculous. So I picked it up for him, and I love the fact that people are getting back into these popcorn buckets. I just really wished we'd gotten the one for the new Alien movie when that came out that America had, where it was an entire alien head.
Yeah,
And you just lifted the back open and all the popcorn was in there. Oh,
Right.
yes.
Let me move the comment out of the way. So, yeah, the Yoshi one is massive. But like you said, there's a square cup, there's a round tin, then there's the Yoshi one.
Who is getting that though? Which
Doesn't say. It says limited time at participating locations.
I will find out.
Oof.
I need that Yoshi. Look at it. That's ridiculous. I need that. Oh, Odeon and Cineworld. Okay.
Yeah.
Super duper. Thank you for that, Cute Tiger. Well, that's great. I have both on my doorstep. So yeah, that's got to happen. That's got to happen. I'm sure they've done some other bits for Mario Day. And now some of the newer games, I say newer games, things like Mario Wonder, is that out now on Switch too, or is that still just a pre-order?
The Mario Wonder Switch 2 like Safari thing on it. I'm not sure if it's out yet, but because I'm not interested in it, I haven't really checked.
Yeah.
It's a shame we've had another Mario Day and another Mario Day without a 3D Mario game for Switch 2, like Mario Odyssey 2.
They're trying to say the movie.
Will we get one? Will we get one next year? I mean, you know what, the movie's great, but it's nice to see a new trailer. But is that all we got for Mario Day? You'd think we'd get a new game announcement because we already knew the movie was coming. It's nice to see more of it, and it is a decent trailer. But
what did get announced today?
Yeah. Okay.
Was the new Yoshi game?
Mm-hmm.
The release date. Have you heard of the new Yoshi game? Yoshi the Mysterious Book. So Yoshi the Mysterious Book. This coming out. Where does it say here? Oh no! So Super Mario Brothers Wonder. That's coming out my birthday, March 26th. Mm-hmm. So the Switch 2 edition of Mario Wonder's coming out, and it's saying that the release date for the new Yoshi's book is May 21st of May.
Okay.
Have you seen? It looks like a scribbled book, like a cartoon book.
Yeah, it's great. Really good art style.
Yeah, I'll see if I can bring it up without it crashing my PC again.
I really like the Yoshi games. Like, even though Yoshi's Crafted Adventure, like it's aimed for children, but they are just so enjoyable.
I quite liked was it Yoshi's Island was the one we had, like the Baby Mario. You had to get around. That was quite fun, actually. It wasn't like, a great game, but it was fun. It was a nice, fun game.
I like all the Yoshi games.
This looks amazing. Yeah, so do I. But this looks very good, doesn't it, Ollie, as well? Oh,
it's just nice to have a slightly different art style again, because you get like Yoshi's Woolly World was great. This just again is just another cool little art style, slightly different, almost looks like stop motion. Yeah, I love it.
There's little squiggles behind you as well. So like when you do something, it squiggles like that behind you on the book.
Yep.
So it's like it's been written on the page.
Yep.
But then they haven't announced what else is coming. So it'd be interesting to see what else they bring out this year. So yeah, this is obviously their summer game.
That does look very nice. It's a really nice graphic style, isn't it? There's something like a little bit extra to it. It doesn't just look like it's a cartoon drawing. There's something quite unique about that. Actually, that doesn't even look like it's like a like cell shaded or
No, it looks
like
like
drawing
scruffy, doesn't
style.
it? It's like
Yeah,
it's like it's hard to explain in it, but it does look really good.
But that looks like a really unique art style. I've not seen anything that quite looks exactly like that. I've seen similar things, but yeah, I think that's a really nice looking game.
Those little characters at the bottom remind me of Trapdoor.
Yes, love Trapdoor.
Who doesn't?
But yeah, that was announced today. The release date for it.
Okay.
So.
Good.
Right. Shall we move on to the next topic before we start a tangent on Trapdoor?
Yeah, go on then. So let's go with this one, which I don't think it's going to divide people at all. Actually, I think people are just on the whole going to be unhappy. Sony is testing dynamic pricing on the PlayStation Store. So if digital gaming wasn't already the most ridiculous thing in the world because it's stupidly expensive, Sony are now testing dynamic pricing, which of course people will be aware is you can have fluctuations in prices. So it could be that a game is very cheap. It could also be that they have the prerogative to go, wow, this game's selling really well and it's normally 20 quid, so we're now going to charge you 35 quid for it, knowing that the chances are people will pay it because they want it. It's the same situation that people are seeing with tickets for gigs and concerts and sporting events. People that were paying upwards of £1,000 to see Taylor Swift, and you're just like, no one's worth that, you know. So yeah, dynamic pricing, Blunners. What's your?
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't sit well with me. It's kind of like, yeah, you're trying to just like when I read the article that on it, and it says users in certain regions are being offered up to 17% like on discounts, but it goes both ways. So it says the prices changed across more than 100 games, with users being offered personalized discounts. That's personalized, so it's different for every person. 17%. Up to 17.6%. Dynamic pricing, also known as surge pricing, is a pricing strategy that sees businesses set flexible prices for products based on demand or a customer's unique purchase history. The use of dynamic pricing has been criticized by some consumers in other industries for its unfairness. So just because, say, you're someone you buy a lot of the games, you could be paying more than someone who doesn't buy a lot of games off the store. So yeah, I doesn't sit well with me. I'm a bit gutted they've done it. I don't understand why you would do it, but yeah, the world we live in, eh?
Indeed. I'm glad that it's just basically on the PlayStation Store.
At the minute.
Because I buy so few digital games. It's I could probably count on. Well, I can count on one hand how many digital games I've bought for probably both the PS4 and the PS5. It just does not happen very often at all. But Tim, what's your take on this?
Yeah, I am quite concerned by that, to be honest, because you can call it dynamic pricing and go, hey, we're going to bring these discounts. But as Bladder said, you can also call it surge pricing, and they'll put things up in demand. It could... But even at first, I reckon it'll be a case of, oh, you'll get extra discounts. And, oh, you know what? You've bought the last 4 Assassin's Creed games, so this Assassin's Creed game is now cheaper. I will give you a discount. But if it goes down, it can come up. And I'm a bit concerned about this on like everything, not just like games. I think it will filter down to other things and it will go elsewhere. And one thing that you find in games, especially like mobile games and things like, free to play games a bit more, which is not what I tend to play. But there's a lot of this like little microtransactions. But everything seems to be designed to like try and get as much money out of you as possible. And it's like, I just sort of go, how much is it? Oh, it's that much? I want it. Or, oh no, that's too much. I'm going to leave it. I don't want to be constantly being bartered with. There will be things as well. Like if you want to get a game, go to buy it, put it in your basket and wait a few days and see if it comes down in price and then buy it. Like there'll probably be a lot of that going on. And even if ultimately I'm getting a better price, I would prefer to have a set price and I can make a decision if I want it or not and not feel like I'm being manipulated. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's like,
Or is it?
So
It'd be
go on.
interesting if they do it because, like Dave Newlands has put in the chat,
Hmm.
this is just coming out, and it's a court saying that millions of PlayStation players are charged unfair download fees. So
Okay.
it says here, millions of UK PlayStation owners have been victims of excessive and unfair download charges. The tribunal has heard a $2.7 billion dollars class action brought Sony a consumer campaign. Alex Neil claims the console maker has prevented players from purchasing digital products outside of its own closed ecosystem. So,
Okay.
yeah, so if this lawsuit does go through, it says estimates 12.2 million users could be in line for £162 each, with the claim
Wow.
being brought in an opt-out
Okay.
basis. The eligible customers will be automatically included. So yeah,
There
hopefully
you go.
that doesn't happen. You mean they can't start doing that over here? But it is expected to last up to 10 weeks.
Okay. Shall see. But yeah, I just think I tell you what it reminds me of. And when I first started playing like a few mobile games, you remember when Candy Crush was like really popular?
Mhm.
I, like many other people, were playing Candy Crush. I stopped playing it, not because I got bored of the game, but because if they said, right, Candy Crush is £5, £10, if I get like £20, I'd be like, yeah, all right, I'll buy that. But Candy Crush was free, but after a few turns, like, oh, you can have another go for 50p. And so I would rather I just give you 20 quid to be done with it than every now and again give you 50p or give you £1. But they must make a lot more money doing it that way. And that's the kind of transaction I feel like dynamic pricing is. It's like, just tell me how much it is and I'll tell you if I want it. Don't keep moving the goalposts. And I've heard things as well about the future of like digital like barcodes and stuff. Imagine having surge prices on things like ice lollies. And like if you have a hot sunny day, it's raining one day, ice lollies are cheap. The next day, oh, the sun's out. What a nice, lovely day. Oh no, ice lollies have doubled in price for that one day because the sun's out. That's where it will end up. I'll be like, we're going to start charging more for water because it's a hot day. I mean, there's already an element of that, right? Like supply, like winter stuff's going to be more expensive in winter, and you can buy winter clothes cheaper in the summer. That there's a little bit of that goes on anyway. But to be able to do it like that and be like, oh, we've sold like quite a lot of ice cream. It's quite hot. Jack up the price of ice cream. And I'm just like, it just feels like such a middle finger to consumers. It's like we just want to charge you as much as we possibly can to squeeze as much money out of you as we can. It's like I just don't like like being treated like that as a customer. Do you know what I mean? For anything.
No.
And I think this is the start of that. I think this is games are going to do it, and it's going to be everywhere.
Yeah, I mean my sort of take on it is I don't like buying digital only games anyway, because I still don't think it's yours. Because at any point that can just be taken off, you delete it by accident, it's not there anymore, you don't have it, it's not yours. You can't trade it in, you can't do anything with it, you are just stuck with it. So I still don't think digital gaming is all it's cracked up to be still. So to think that you could be paying more for a digital game simply because it's popular, or my discounts would be totally different to both of your discounts, but it's a game that I might not really want to play, but you guys really want to play, but I've got it for 20 quid less. You know, it just seems a bit odd. And it
feels unfair, isn't it? That's what it is.
It is unfair,
feels
unfair. And I've always felt that
there was
dynamic.
Sorry.
Dynamic pricing in general. I think it is a con, really, and there should be an opt-in, opt-out for the studios in order to say, I don't want my game to be put onto dynamic pricing. And the only reason I say that is because there is absolutely an artist's prerogative to have dynamic pricing removed from their shows. The Cure did it. The Cure did I can't think where it was shown in America. This was a couple of years ago when dynamic pricing was really being pushed, and ticket prices went up to like $500 a ticket. And Robert Smith effectively said to the venue, or it might have even been to Ticketmaster, you need to reimburse everyone who's paid over the odds for the ticket, because otherwise we're not doing the show. And effectively just threatened to pull the whole tour, because they were like, more, and so it is an artist's prerogative to do that. They can put a stop to it. So I do think that a studio should maybe step in and be like, I don't want dynamic pricing on our game. It's just greed. That's all it is. And it effectively, and I will shut up about it in a second, but it does make something a rich person's game, a rich person's thing, and nothing really should be, if it's a consumer product and it's a hobby, something that's as accessible as video games, it shouldn't be a rich person's hobby. It should be available for everybody at a fair price. Not saying that PS5s need to be £2. Everybody knows that consoles are expensive, but you shouldn't be priced out of it just simply because somebody wants to make more money out of it. And ultimately, people with more disposable outgoing will just go, "Oh, it's £100. Oh, that's all right. I'll still buy it." Whereas people who don't have that will start to second guess it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last comment there I was just going to call out was this one from Mr. Newland saying, watching the interest, I've never bought or paid for anything I wasn't happy to. And I think it's a fair point, because despite all of this, you're still going to be making the decision. Do you want to buy it? So if something goes too high, I could just go, no, I'm not going to buy it. But the whole thing just makes the simple process of seeing something, wanting it, buying it more convoluted. Because I'm like, oh, it's that much today. Might go up, might go down. So, but it's right. At the end of the day, if you don't want it, don't buy it. You don't have to spend your money on it. But, no, I'd rather it was honest.
Yeah, but it is frustrating for something like, I don't know, something like a big franchise that you like. Like for me, Silent Hill. If the Silent Hill 2 remake was £90, just the standard version, I would hate to pay that price. But I'm going to pay that price because it's either that or I don't play it. And I think that's where these companies effectively and eventually will start preying on people, because it will be the franchise games that they know people are desperate to play. And it's a case of, well, if you're not going to pay it, you're not going to play it. And that just, that just sucks. So sometimes people will pay it begrudgingly because they want to play it, and that sucks. But there we go.
Yeah.
Dynamic pricing. Not for me. Not for me. Let's go to a slightly more positive topic. I know Cute Tiger has put in the chat earlier that she is playing this, and that is Blueprints coming to Switch 2 today. And a presentation highlighting 18 indie games. So let's have a little goosey gander. I know nothing about Blueprints, so
I have played. This isn't Blueprints.
This is Heave Ho 2.
Yeah, this is one of the other games.
Yeah, this is Heave Ho 2. These are just some of the games that are announced. We'll run for it. You've got Moonlighter 2.
Nice.
This looks really good. These are all indie games in the showcase.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of the Endless Vault. So
this reminds me a little bit of Bastion, which is a
I was saying it reminds me a little bit of Cocoon, like the perspective and the.
Then it's
not
Woodham.
quite the animation.
This is the game I was playing.
Okay.
I'll tell you about. So it's like this. You drop down, so kind of like Where's Wally? You got to like move the area around to find out. Then they start coming to life. And it starts talking to you. It's fully scripted and everything. Mini shot adventures. This looks really good.
Looks fun.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition. It's a twin stick shooter, I think.
Nice
graphical style again. Lots of.
Looks really good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Next one. What was this? Midnight Walk.
Oh yes, I've seen this. This looks really good.
Yeah, this looks amazing.
Yeah, look at that graphical style of that. It looks quality. I love that.
Yeah, so have we got some game? Was there gameplay footage of it? I think that's it there. So yeah, look at that first-person shooter.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Crazy,
that.
like,
I love
right up
that.
Wally
Yeah,
Street.
really
This
good.
is.
It's like Little Nightmares was done
at
by
that.
Tim Burton.
Yeah. Next one is Is it Rotwood or Rotterwood?
Okay.
Now, completely different art style.
Reminds me a little bit of the original Plants vs. Zombies.
Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
With a little bit
Rotwood, it's called.
of a little bit of Cult of the Lamb, maybe.
Now this mixtape, this game here looks really good. The toilet paper in the house. But yeah, you're like 3 friends on an adventure. You then start like flying and stuff. It's like quite weird.
It's a bit
this
like
looks really good.
I was thinking that.
Blightened.
Okay.
Another great art style as well. There's so many different types of art styles on this. Look at it.
Yeah, that's cool.
That looks really good. Dead Zone Rogue. Is there decent footage of it here? This one's more high end. It looks like
that looks good.
Look at that.
it's a Halo looking gun type, doesn't it?
Are these all Switch exclusives?
Yeah,
or are these
no,
coming on
not
everything?
exclusive. No, they're out everywhere around. You can get them on Steam, but this is but it does look really good. And then there's is it like a little showdown here? Is it? So you've got a little like this one's called Grave Seasons. It's a bit like what was that game? Harvest Moon? No, not Harvest Moon.
I know the one you mean.
Called. Yeah,
Harvest Moon has got a little bit of vibe
like
with
that.
this sort of thing, but
Unreal
yes.
2 back on track.
That looks like a lot.
Demos. You can play that now. Look at that pixel graphics. Toem 2, this looks great. Another fantastic art.
What's called this game called Billy and the something.
Yeah, Levy and whatever it's called. Right.
The Leviathan. It's like Billy.
Now this is mad. This is
Billy
like
in the
one
colours.
store. You like basically tidy up your shop. You go around tidying up your shop. Look.
It's so funny to me. The games like that
satisfying.
actually get really popular.
Outbound.
Like,
this looks really good.
you get ones which like unpacking or
Oh my God.
painting.
Unpacking is a game, and I really want it.
Yeah, it's just like games about. What's this game about? Oh, you're gonna paint a shed. Oh, it's amazing.
Rattan. This is another one that looks nuts. A music one, by the looks of it.
Again, some nice graphical styles you got going on here. They're all like really unique, but like.
And then this is the main,
really
the main bad boy, the blueprints. This has been getting absolutely unbelievable.
Ollie mentioned he hadn't played Blueprints. Have you played it, Blunders?
No, I haven't. But
I have.
I've got
played
it up ready to play. Yeah, because it's on Game Pass, wasn't it?
It's on Game Pass, so I have played it. It's quite fun, actually. It's quite a good. It's a thinker. It's a good thinking game. It's kind of a very good like puzzle, almost like a escape room-esque kind of thought process to it. It's like a tile thing. You have to like put your rooms in, and when you get a room, so the house is different every time you go in. You go to different rooms, and then you go, right, you can make this room when you open the door. Is it going to be a toilet or a bedroom or a kitchen? And you have to look at it and say, where on the map, how many exits does it have? And you can trap yourself. So if you go into a room and you've only got one exit, and then that goes into a cupboard, there's no free doors. So you have to always make sure you've got available doors. And you have to kind of go back and try again. And then you can do things like pick up extra steps. You can pick up extra tiles, and there's waiters. Then eventually the idea is if you fill up the whole house, then you beat the game. But yeah, quite a fun one, actually.
It was a front cover of Debug, but the one...
You not got that one?
No, it's in
the...
No? I thought I had it, so I was trying to have a look, but it must still be in the house, that one, but I haven't got it to me. But yeah, it was on the front cover, so I was trying to find in the background.
Hot dang.
Yes, blueprints. Some amazing indies that are coming to Switch 2.
Definitely.
And you can get over if you've got Steam or you've got Steam Deck. You can just go and try the demos because they're already out, which is what I've been doing.
Say no more. Say no more. I agree with what Colm, I think, has put in the comments there about Nintendo becoming a bit of an indie giant. Yeah, I mean, they sort of started putting everything on Switch, and I think for some games, the only way to get a physical copy was actually to get it on Switch. So, yeah, I'm glad to see that Nintendo are still sort of keeping that tradition alive with the Switch 2. Yeah, it's got to be done. Got to be done.
I'm here for it. I am here for it.
On to the next one, quick.
So, yes. Pokemon Winds and Waves revealed. New game coming in 2027. I'm going to be intrigued. Is it going to be big?
Have you seen the trailer for it, Ollie?
I have not.
So,
I have not.
Like Cute Tiger has put here further in the chat on the next gen. So it's Pokemon's 30th anniversary or something like that the other day.
Okay.
All of this was originally leaked. So, and I looked it up. So I kind of knew all this was coming. And there was a lot of stuff that was stolen and banged on X and banged all over the internet. But when we were saying about, you're saying you're condensed in Pokemon ZA, like in the old hexagon world. Welcome to next gen, baby. I'm just going to get it loaded up for you. So I think this is where they finally, this is where hopefully this will play.
Is this where we're going to get copyright struck from Nintendo for this entire
episode?
Well,
no, there's no sound, so we are just talking over it. So, this was like the final thing they showed off on Pokemon Day. They also showed this really weird little Nintendo Game Boy that you stuck cartridges in that played different parts out of Pokemon games and stuff. I don't really know what that was about. It was like 46. It comes with 46 little plastic Game Boy carts. It's this tiny little Game Boy thing. Yeah. So there was a couple of weird things that were announced on Pokemon Day, but this one being the main game that's coming next year. So they are taking a year off. And it'll be really interesting to see. And they show you the first 3 starter Pokemon as well. It was a shame that all this was leaked beforehand, that someone broke into their servers and nicked it. But yes, it does look very good. And it looks like finally it's only Switch 2 exclusive, so it will not be working on Switch at all. So unlike ZA where it worked on both, this one is a Pokemon Switch 2 game. So these are the 2 new Pokemons. Obviously, you're going to get one in either game you get, Waves and the which one you get. So yeah, they've got names. I can't remember which one's which, to be honest.
Did we get a little sneak at?
Yeah. You get a sneak in a minute. So yeah, so so this is the game engine.
Wow.
Yeah, so finally getting it. Looks like Breath of the Wild. He's finally getting it, but you got proper full world of them. So I think the winds is above the sea, and then you go waves. You think you go underwater as well. Nice. But yeah, they've had a lot of complaints about stuttering and being janky. But look at the sea. Looks fantastic on it. Finally, they've got some actual power to actually play with. Be interesting to see.
Yeah.
What they come out look, and obviously they've been testing that battle system which you played on the first on Pokemon ZA. So
if it's a similar battle system to that,
it will be the same. Yeah, it'll be
really like that. This looks great.
But yeah, and these are the starter ones.
Oh, okay.
So your fire, water, and grass.
The only thing I find with modern Pokemon games, and maybe it's just because I'm a grumpy old man, but I still like the original the original Pokemon from Gen 1 are still the best Pokemon. Whenever I see a new Pokemon, I'm like, what is that? I want a Alakazam and a Hitmonlee.
Yeah, you go on to see. Mate, I'm saying whenever I play these, I always have my original. I always have a Gyarados. Try and get the original 3.
Exactly. Get a Charizard, get a Bulbasaur, and think all those ones. I'm get the AG ones really. But yeah, Still, nice to
I-
see Pokemon is still alive and well after all this time.
So what
I
do you
don't
think,
think-
Ollie?
I'm sold. Yeah, let me in. I feel like I need that because as much as I'm enjoying ZA, it's not the full sort of Pokemon experience I've been wanting. I'm not mad into Pokemon. You know, I do sort of dabble, predominantly in the games because the games are great fun. They're just classic sort of RPG style games, really. I've never really watched Pokemon at all. I've seen the odd episode here and there, and I've seen a couple of the movies with friends, or sometimes my kids have gone through a Pokemon phase. And I do pick up some of the cards every now and then because I just like trading cards, and some of those Pokemon cards are great fun. But I don't think I love Pokemon enough to be sort of wound up about things. But that game does look great, and I will buy it.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm more of a casual, but I do like to play each one when they release it. Obviously, I've still got all my OG ones, like my red boxed, which the cartridge is basically like faded, where I used to take it in and out of my Game Boy so much. So I've got I've got at least one mainline game all the way through. So I've always picked them up just because I know that they're like the originals are worth so much. So I've got I managed to get at least one of each. I know I can never bring myself to buy both. I don't see the point in that. I'd always only buy one. So yeah, I don't really get that. But yeah, I think it looks fantastic. I can't wait for it. Glad they're taking a year out. Let it try and iron out any, because like you said, people start crying about stuff which I don't understand. I've always thought it was all right. But yeah, not for me. I'm definitely getting it.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Nice.
Dead happy with that. That looks phenomenal. Righty.
All right, last one.
Shall we dive to the last topic of the evenage, which is Capcom confirms Resident Evil Requiem story expansion and teases major plot twist. So, Tim, you had some thoughts on this, I think, before we went live.
It's rare for me to buy a game at full price because I'm really frugal. And I just spent 65 quid on this, and now Capcom want to squeeze more money out of me. Give me the plot twist expansion for free. Pay just £65. As long as it's not too expensive, I'll probably get that as well. To be fair, the last time I think Resident Evil Biohazard, absolutely loved that. That's probably still my favorite Resident Evil game, Resident Evil 7. And then that had a bunch of DLC that came after that I bought. It's probably one of the only times I've bought loads of DLC for something, just got out all of it. And it was fantastic. So as long as it's worth it, I'll get some more. But I don't know. I just feel like if you're going to bring out a game and you're going to charge me 65 quid, give me all of it. Why did you keep a bit back? Why?
Because
what you
they
doing to me?
can, and you'll pay for it.
Is the
Variable
DLC going to have surge pricing?
Variable pricing.
Yeah.
As you downloaded it, Tim, it'll cost you more.
Like mid-download. Oh, we see you started downloading this. I'm going to charge you more. Like if you want to we're going to stop the download. If you still want it, you're going to have to pay more, and then you can have
£1 a gig.
50%. Yeah, the longer it takes, the more it's going to cost. I don't know. Give it to me for free. Do you know what? I actually loved it. I can remember it wasn't that long ago. It was PS4, so it's probably quite long ago now. I saw that the Wipeout Omega collection just randomly dropped a VR update, and I saw an article and it was titled "Stop everything you're doing and go play Wipeout Omega Collection VR right now." And I was like, I'm doing exactly that because I already had the game. Went on, chucked it in, free update, and then it was fully VR, and I didn't have to spend a penny. I just put the disc in and updated it. So more like that would be nice. Just free updates, not paywall plot twists.
Blunners, what's your thoughts on a confirmed story expansion with major plot twist?
So, 5 million sales. Resident Evil Requiem is likely the series' biggest launch ever. Just let that sink in, Tim. It's the biggest launch ever. it's been getting absolute 9, 10s out of 10s. They want more money. So the only way they can get that is by and so he's come out today and said he's thanked players. I can't say the guy's name. It's like Koshi Nakashishi or something like that. And he said for the support in the game, which has now surpassed 5 million sales and likely the biggest launch ever. First is a much anticipated photo mode. And on top of that, there's another surprise coming around May. We're planning to add a mini game. So, and then that's as much as you got. So they haven't given you any more. They literally just said that. So it's about May. Yeah, when you sold 5 million units in 3 days, they probably sold a lot more than that, including, I don't know if that includes like digital sales. Yeah. So like they all do nowadays, they hide a little bit of something back. So try and make more money. So you've already got that install base. Everyone's playing it. I've heard fantastic things about it. Like you said, Tim, you're really enjoying it.
It is good. I will give it that. It's really good. I don't regret buying it.
It's like you've got 2 games. They said
feels like 2 games.
Run around with character who doesn't want to get involved, and then you go through as Leon and just wipe everything out.
The good thing about that as well is there's other games that have that format, and it didn't really work for me. And it's like, I just want to play as this character. I enjoy both. So I'm not like going, I've got a Grace section. I don't want to play as Grace. I want to play as Leon. No, both are fun, and they're both fun for different reasons. So yeah. Really good.
So yeah, I've got to wait till the end of the month. But I will definitely be getting it.
Yeah, I mean, for me in DLC, I don't mind it. You know, I know people, and I do agree with you, Tim. You know, if you're spending nearly 70 quid on a game to then release more DLC and charge you more money for it, like it does sometimes, especially if it's going to affect the story, then it could be a bit different. Good evening, Mark. I hope you're good. Then that sort of thing can become a bit of a pain. But I don't mind just expansions to games as long as the main story is contained as the main story. Expand the story, you know, do a little bit after, do a little bit before, you know, whatever it is that you might want to do, just as long as it doesn't take away from the mainline experience. Or get to the end and be like, cliffhanger, if you want the rest.
Yeah, no,
that would
not be happy with that. But
I'm just looking at some games now and I'm just wondering, has anything done that? Because I
think other than like if it gives you something to come back to, so say like you've played, everyone should be finished by May, and then now there's a bit more, so it actually gives you something to actually come back to the game. That's when you get more worth out of it. But like, yeah, rather than if they obviously haven't finished it, or maybe they did have it finished, but if they didn't, then maybe it gives you something just to bring people back into the ecosystem again.
Do you know what, though? Thinking of the DLC I got for 7, and yes, the Spider-Man games did have some good DLC. It was just, but as you said, it's an additional story, isn't it? That tacks on. It's not like a continuation. And the 7 DLC had multiple things, and you had one which was like a little escape room type situation where you were trapped in a bedroom and Marguerite just kept on coming back to check on you. She had to like make sure you put the room back together and got back into bed. That was really fun. You then had like a weird card game, but you were like sat with like a thing that chopped off your fingers if you got answers wrong. It was one of like Lucas's little trap rooms. And then you had like another bit where you played like a different character in the same area, and there's like another story that was happening around the same time. And then you had like this really hard mode called Ethan Must Die, which I think is the only thing I didn't do. I think I got every achievement in that game apart from beating Ethan Must Die, because it is rock hard. There's Jack's birthday as well. So Jack's at a table and he's wearing a party hat, and you have to keep running around finding him cakes and stuff and like feeding him birthday cake, and it's all like arcadey and time based, which really was not in tone with the rest of the game, but it was quite funny to see that is that setting. So it's like Jack and the house and the molded, but like with like funny music and like picking up cakes and like score points coming off and streamers going, oh yeah, you got Jack a cake. And I was like, what is this? But that was great because it's completely separate from the main game, but like 4-5 different separate games all at once that were all completely different but all fun. I don't think there's any part of that wasn't good.
I really enjoyed the Alien Isolation DLC where you had the Nostromo mode, where you basically had to escape the Nostromo because you triggered the self-destruct sequence and you had to get out, but it still had that AI alien stalking you. That was fantastic. Really loved that because Alien Isolation's a masterpiece, and I'll fight anyone that says different.
I still haven't played it. I was going to play it. I think it was on Game Pass for a bit, and then he took it off, and I didn't play it in time.
My favorite
You're right.
DLC was Grand Theft Auto, The Lost and Damned, and The Ballad of Gay Tony.
Mm-hmm.
That was very good.
Just before we look to sign off, Tim, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Sorry. I wanted to play it. It was I even downloaded it. It was sat on my Xbox. I just didn't get around to it. I was too busy playing something else. And then when I went to go play it, it was too late.
It's never too late.
I'll go back and play it at some point.
I'm sure it costs 50p on eBay.
I've just spent £65 on Resident Evil on it. I can't afford anything now until next payday. I'm destitute now after that. I don't have much pocket money for games.
What would you play it on? What would you play it on?
Ooh.
Would you play it on PlayStation or would you play it on Xbox?
I think if I'm going to have to buy it to play it, I'll get it on PlayStation because I've got plenty of games on my Xbox from Game Pass, but I don't have as many games for my PlayStation. So I think I'll add to my PlayStation library.
Oh, okay.
Also, possibly be able to play it in VR, as in like just the flat screen.
Yep.
It's always fun.
Okay. Do we have any start points we need to get to before we do the members only?
Other than Colmes, because we'll be doing that for members only. I've just got the one here from David Newland.
Mm-hmm.
Off topic. Have you seen someone has remade Outrun using Unreal Engine 5?
Ooh.
It looks good, but way too slow. No. Has anyone else seen that?
No.
I
tell you what I have seen, which is a bit of an annoying trend. I keep on seeing things saying, "Oh, this game, but in Unreal 5." It's just an AI video. It's like, "Oh, Street Fighter 2, but it's an Unreal 5," and it's like, "Yeah, that's just an AI video. It's not even hiding it." And at first, I was like, some of them were quite fun. It's like, "Oh, yeah, that's quite a fun little video." And then now it's like, "Oh, there's absolutely tons of these," and they're now starting to annoy me.
I think the main thing is if you want to see Street Fighter 2 and Unreal 5, just pick up Street Fighter 6. That will probably service you quite well.
Yeah. Right, yeah, I found it.
But no, I've not seen the shit, Dave. Here
we go.
Let's have a look. Is it too slow?
It's not doing anything at the minute. So
it's really slow. I said it's not even moving.
It's really slow.
Oh, it really is too slow.
It is. Yeah, that needs to be faster. That definitely needs to be faster. You need to be
kind of cool though. But
it looks good.
Do you know what? And I will bang on about this game, even when I'm dead. If you want the best arcade racer game that is outrun without being outrun and runs at about 1,000 miles an hour, Horizon Chase Turbo. That game will blow your bollocks off. I absolutely fucking love that game. It is one of those rare games where, especially racing games for me, where it just had everything was perfect. Absolutely everything was perfect. As an arcade racer, as a sort of old throwback styled graphic looking game, Horizon Chase Turbo is I don't want to say the best because I'm sort of getting on my high horse a little bit, but one of the best arcade racer games in the last 15 years, if not more.
Oh, wow.
It's phenomenal and worth every penny. So yeah, Horizon Chase Turbo. If you've not heard of it, look it up, and it will. Well, be prepared to reattach your bollocks if you have them, because it will blow them off. And if you don't have bollocks, get somebody else to watch it. Then their bollocks can be blown off, and you can put them back on. So there you go. Yeah, both Horizon games. Yes, they did. They did a Senna DLC pack, which then came on a physical disc as well. So yeah, phenomenal. Right. I think we are looking to sign off. We're going to go and do
Yeah.
the members only. If you want to
Ooh,
become a channel member, you
ah.
can become a channel member for just £1 and all of that lovely money goes straight back into the channel for us to buy prizes. It goes for paying for StreamYard. It goes for all kinds of stuff, but it all goes back to you guys. And now that we have hit 4,000 subscribers, we will be doing some very cool giveaways in the near future. So watch this space, because there will be some cool shit being given away. The Wheel of Doom will make a massive return. So yeah, I don't think we've quite figured out what we're getting for who, where, and when, but prizes are coming. So keep your eyes peeled. So yes, channel membership, £1 Thank you everyone who is already a channel member. You are wonderful people. And whenever you see us, you can claim a free hug. If you are new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, because that helps us out a ton. And also, if you've been here and you've enjoyed the content, giving the video a little cheeky thumbs up pushes us up that YouTube algorithm. More people see it, more people like it, everybody's happy. But yeah, all that is
we've got games, we've got stuff coming. So Friday we've got Game Club. So for Clear Obscure Expedition 33. So we'll be here on Friday talking all about that. If you've played the game, you want to join us, just let us know. We will send you the link. It's just a literal just a chat about the game. We run through some topics on it, and yeah, we would love to have you guys with us. Also, next Wednesday we've got an evening with Glass Frog Games. I have their game. They were at Bristol the other day. Their game 8-Bit Space 2. I've played it. I've made a video that is going live on the 11th of March, so tomorrow. That's going live tomorrow night, so keep an eye out for that. But we will have them on an evening with on Wednesday, the 18th of March. So yeah, lots of streams coming up, lots of things to do.
You do, and you got to be there, because otherwise you're not, and then you won't see it. Yeah. Indeed. So there we have it. Thank you, Mr. Newland. And yes, just thank you everyone for watching along live. As always, you are always so welcome. Thank you for being a great bunch to hang out with. And yeah, we will see you Friday for Game Club Clear Obscure Expedition 33.
I am excited for that one. I cannot wait
to
waffle about that game. Absolutely love that
spoiler
game.
cast as well, though.
Yeah, we'll be spoiler warning. So if you don't know what happens,
never got to make a spoilers video.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I think it's been out long enough now. You know,
yeah.
I think we're allowed to talk about it now, but there will be a spoiler warning.
Super duper. Well, we will see you all Friday for Game Club. So until then, have a wonderful week, and we'll see you then.